defined as ice. We're not seeing as many of the 3-inch amounts that we were indicating, even as recently as this morning. So a small little sliver of good news there. We've taken the plus sign out of your snowfall forecast here, so I feel a little bit more confident. 4 to 8 inches in Plum, Muskegon to Fremont to Big Rapids, then 1 to 4 inches, Allegan to Grand Rapids to Ionia, and then safely under an inch in Kalamazoo. We are confident in that. As far as ice goes, the outer contour is 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. In Kalamazoo, you're in that zone. But if you look at northern Kalamazoo County, if you look at Battle Creek, and then northeastward toward Charlotte, we have a zone of 1/2 inch to as much as an inch of freezing rain and sleet. Another way to look at rainfall, rather ice projections, 1/4 inch Kalamazoo, about 0.77 in Grand Rapids. Let's look at ice confidence contours. Let's go right to 1/4 inch, and you'll notice as far as, well, we're losing our data here, but that's quite all right. 1/10 inch, the salmon colors here, 80 to 90%. That does include essentially Gull Lake, and then off towards the east, northeast. Right now, on live Doppler radar, it's not much, but it is enough to track. We are following a little bit of rain coming out of St. Joe County. The tendency here is to move off towards the east into Branch County, about 30 to roughly 35 miles per hour. Listen, this is not going to slow you down, but it is certainly enough to know about. We'll look at the leading edge here in just through western Branch County, and we'll allow this to elongate right towards I-69, pace a little bit greater than 30 miles per hour. Bronson, Mill Grove, and Coldwater, light rain on the menu through 12:45. This is heavy rain. The yellows and oranges on your screen speak to that at midnight tonight. We could actually hear some thunder early tomorrow morning. You'll notice it's 48 in Kalamazoo at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then we crash to 38 at 7. And by 10 a.m., we're at 32. So we're cold enough to transition to freezing rain and sleet. I think the precipitation is light through early afternoon. Then late afternoon, it is game on. 5 o'clock, heavy freezing rain and sleet. 8 o'clock, we're right there. You notice the snow ice line largely staying north of Kent County through midnight. After this point, finally transitioning back over to snow, and then we're dealing with a lot of winds during that point. We want to reference those winds right now. The winter storm warnings starting at 10 o'clock in Muskegon, but 7 a.m. in Kalamazoo, speaking to 40 to 45 mile per hour gusts, and that kind of wind is going to exacerbate power outages. We're worried about tree damage also, all the way through Sunday morning. Also in play, flood watches through 4 a.m. Sunday morning for 2 to about 3 inches of rain, and we know significant river rises are also going to be in play. It is 48 right now in Sturgis. It's 44 in Holland. We want to look at our live by camera network for just a quick second here. It is foggy, it is hazy in Allegan. Yeah, right now, 47 in Allegan. Let's switch on over to your Maple Auto Group 7-day forecast. If you don't have to travel tomorrow, certainly do not, especially tomorrow night when we're talking about the winds. Not held situation either. Listen, we're going to walk you through this the entire weekend. So Keith